Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is weigh out my dose. So I'm using the niche grinder this time. First thing I'll do is I'll tear the little container here, the little dosing cup I should say, and then I'm going to put 18 grams of coffee into the cup. Obviously this looks different depending on what kind of grinder you're using. If you're not single dosing, the portafilter just goes straight into the little holder here if you're using a Mazda or something similar. So I've got my 18 grams. And my niche is set on 12 for this particular coffee. And really what I could be doing is getting the milk and getting my milk pitcher ready at the same time. Just trying to cut down the time it takes to actually make a coffee in the morning. And there I've got my 18 grams exactly. I'm going to remove the portafilter, making sure that it is completely dry and clean. So always have one of these microfiber cloths to give it a good clean, because condensation can build up in it. And then I'm just going to put my coffee in, give it a bit of a tap to flatten it out. Then I'm using one of these little distributors. You can just do that by hand, but if you're interested, that's what I use. It's an OCD. It just has this little bottom kind of fans on it that flattens the coffee out before you tamp. Now, I like to use a palm tamper because it gives me consistent depth and makes sure that when I tamp, it's completely flat. So you don't have any issues at all with having an uneven tamp if you use a really good quality palm tamper. And that is your coffee puck prepared. Okay, so now that we've got our puck prepared, it's nice and smooth and flat and even and tamped, we're going to lock it into the group head. Now, once that's in, you really want to start your extraction as soon as possible, because we don't want that dry coffee sitting up there against the hot shower screen. Now when my extraction starts, I'm going to get my milk ready. This just saves me a little bit of time. First thing I'm going to do with my milk is purge, and then I'm going to start steaming. Now you can hear the noise there, it's just little rips, like little bits of paper ripping, and it's only small. You don't need to introduce air in huge amounts. And then to keep everything clean, I'm just going to clean off the steam wand and purge it again. Now this cloth is wet, and that makes sure that all of the dried milk gets off of the steam wand and doesn't bake on there. From there, all you need to do is swirl your espresso around, swirl your milk around, get it all nice and incorporated, and then pour.